Hello, welcome to August. Holy cow, we're a couple days in, and as much as I normally do a monthly kind of overview, I really felt like if I did a monthly overview, it really was going to be all the energies of this Lionsgate portal. So that being said, here we are, Lionsgate portal. I really want to dig into it because what I was really feeling is this is going to be a time of illumination. This is going to be a time of coming out of the darkness. And so for you personally, there's going to be some transformation in your life that is illuminating a part of your life that you're ready to look at, you're ready to see. Spirit is going to bring you what you need. And for us light workers, this is going to be a time of clarity as things are being revealed to us, to help us to support the transformation that is happening on the collective level. So I really, I don't know where this video is going to go. I'm just happy to be here. Hello, everyone. I am Melissa L. Watkins, evidential medium and master instructor with integrated energy therapy, spiritual life coach. So it's all there, right? Link in the description box for any more information about me. If you've not found me before, welcome. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Truly, truly welcome to those of you who have subscribed in the last month. Really excited for you to be here and where we're going on this channel, to be honest with you. And I feel like this 8-8 portal for all of us is going to be changing dramatically our lives in some way. So, you know, I feel like it's like hold on to your hats kind of an energy, because one of the main energies that I've been feeling is this dragon energy that's been coming through, the elementals really coming in to support us, whether you really vibe with the unicorns, the elementals, the fairies, the fae, the mermaids, the dragons, you know, whoever you feel around you. I feel like you're going to start feeling the dragons on some level. And it's beautiful energy. It's protective energy, but it's transformative energy. It's nothing to be afraid of, but they are coming in to support this illumination, this transformation that we're all going through, really helping us to move through the lower, denser energies and into the the higher energies, the higher vibrational frequencies of the compassion, of the, universal source love, of Christ consciousness, of manifestation, right? So however this is kind of resonating for you, that's kind of what we're going to look into. So that being said, the first deck that I was called to is the Diana Cooper Golden Future deck. So yeah, let's start there, everyone. Let's start there. So thank you for being here. Whew. All right, so I think I'm just going to cut them. All right, and the card on the top is, oh, and I got two. Two wanted to come off, so we're gonna go with the two. So we're gonna start with the top one. Oh, spiritual technology. Expand your imagination and share your visions. Yeah. So not only are you finding illumination, but it's also an energy to start sharing what you're learning, start sharing the beautiful soul that you are transforming into. So for some of you, this really is about coming out of the shadow in your own life, or dealing with shadows in your life that have held you back from being able to be illuminated, or the vision, share your vision for others. So this energy is going to be asking you to come out of the shadows, come out of your shadow. So are you going to be triggered in this energy? Possibly. Are they going to be major triggers, smaller triggers? It just depends on where you are on your journey, what step you're on. So the really important thing, though, is if you are triggered, if you are feeling triggers or a massive trigger, step back, because what you need to do is to step back and to like lean into it and kind of ask, what is this showing me? What is this illuminating in my life? What more is coming up to be healed, released, and let go? And healing it is simply loving yourself, forgiving yourself, giving yourself self-compassion, for why ever this is showing back up for you. So this illumination is all about the inner workings, right? We can't affect our outward life, our outward energy until we transform and change our inside energy, right? So that shadow that's coming up, that trigger that's coming up is illuminating what you need to take you to the next step on your journey. And so it's going to be really important to not get bogged down with woulda, coulda, shoulda, or resentment or anger or anything that is pulling you back towards the old energy. Because and I'm feeling this because, not only do we have the Lionsgate portal, but we're also in the midst of a Mercury retrograde. Oh, hold on to your hats, people. So I feel like for some of you, that's what's happening in this Lionsgate portal. This Mercury retrograde is also in this trigger, bringing up a past situation to help you to, and my throat chakra is going out. Can you hear that? So for many of us, it really is about clearing throat chakra, the ability to speak, speak up for yourself, right? But also to release and heal any shame that is coming up, any story that you tell yourself that brings on shame, or any trauma that you're holding that brings on shame. It can come in many different forms, but for you personally, this is coming up because this area of your energetic body is ready to be cleared. And so I feel like this is one of the things that these elementals are coming in to help you do, is to clear this blockage. And for some of you, this is blockage that happened, 0 to 7, but also, you carried it into this lifetime with you. So however this is resonating for you, this is the time in this portal, whatever you're being triggered and whatever is coming up, it's to illuminate and spotlight. Look at that. What it is that's been holding you back. Because for many of you, you've been asking, why have I been stuck? Why have I been stagnant? Why have things not been working out for me in the way that I would want them to? Why have I been trying to manifest, right? I've been trying to manifest. I've been trying to do all the things and nothing's been showing up. If you are holding on to very, very dense energy, you'll be able to manifest something, right? You'll be able to bring into your experience some blessings and abundance. But for the majority of you who are really needing that big help, right? That's what you've been really feeling like is been stuck. And that is what is coming through this portal, is what is going to help you to get unstuck, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So that was card number 1. And card number 2, nurture. Nature. See what happens when you can't see? Tune in to the natural world. The natural world brings you back into the present moment. The natural world brings you back into your own body because you are part of the natural world. So what I'm feeling with this card is that Spirit is letting us know that in this portal, things are going to be coming up that is going to help us to connect deeper into the natural world. So getting out in nature, but really tuning into your spirit guides, your helpers that are coming from the very high dimensions, 7th, 8th, 9th dimension, 6th dimension, 5th dimension, of the elementals, of the fairies, of the unicorns, of the dragons, of the mermaids, of the fae. You are not alone. This portal is allowing you to step into these higher dimensions and these realms with the help of these guides. And so for some of you, you may start dreaming vividly. For some of you in meditation, you may all of a sudden have elementals and all of these different spirit helpers come in to your meditation. For some of you, you just might be drawn to learning more about one of these spirit helpers, because it really truly is time for you to get into connection with those spirit guides from the higher dimensions to help raise your vibrational frequency so that you truly can step into the light, that you can truly step into the illumination of who you came here to be. And working with Mother Gaia, grounding into Mother Gaia, is also one of your spirit guides, is one of the elementals, right? So for those of you that have really connected with Mother Gaia in the past, it's time to continue that, maybe take it to the next level. And for those of you who really haven't started, this is going to be the portal where you're drawn to really connect with Mother Gaia through water, through earth, through wind, through fire. And so that's why all of these different elementals and guides, spirit guides from the higher realms are coming in from all the different elements. Earth, water, wind, fire. So this is really connecting into a couple of videos that I've been doing in the past month where we really have been pulling in all of the different elements. So we've been really dipping into this energy for a good month, at least on this channel, without even realizing it was the Lionsgate portal that was opening all of this energy up and all of these guides from all of these different elements to come in, who work with all these different elements to come in. Okay, I'm feeling one more. Crash. The law, act with common sense and responsibility. Okay. So this portal, holy cow, this like hit me right in the gut. So this portal is bringing up the laws, the law of attraction, the law of correspondence, the law of grace, the law of unity consciousness. For many of you, you've been so out of balance that you haven't been able to draw to you the things that you've been really wanting or needing, whether it's financial abundance, the most compatible soulmate, just healing that shadow. And a lot of that is because you haven't been adhering to the laws of the universe. And if you don't know what they are, definitely check out, I have done a whole class on this in my Healings and Classes playlist on YouTube. You can go and check that video out. It goes through quite a few of the laws, especially for those of you who want to get into connection with your guides, really want to open up and develop your spiritual attunement to your higher self, to all the guides that are accessing you and knocking on your door and wanting relationship with you, right? But for those of you who've been really struggling, this portal is really it's going to be really beneficial to be able to step through this portal if you are respecting the laws, right? The energy you give out is the energy you get back, right? Law of attraction. So if you're telling yourself the story is, I can't, you're getting back can't. If you're telling yourself, I don't deserve, then you're getting back don't deserve. So it's really, really important. Again, when we transform the internal, that's when our external shifts. And that's what I'm feeling this portal is really highlighting. Where are you still holding on to stuck energy, to past feelings, emotions, trauma, drama, right? The story we tell ourselves is just as important as any trauma that we've been in, right? So trauma is the hurt that you're holding on to somebody else gave you, right? But the drama is the story that you're telling yourself and the hurt that you're basically giving to yourself by, I'm not good enough. I don't deserve. I'm a victim. I'm angry. I don't like that person, or, you're just so greedy, or you're just so, just jealous and lusting after what everybody else has, right? You're never gonna attain. You're gonna continue finding situations where you're jealous, where you're angry, where you don't deserve, where you can play the victim, right? So this portal is really highlighting these structures, these paradigms in your life that it's time to break through. I just saw literally a mirror, like glass shattering. Like you've got to shatter that mirror that is telling you all the negative stuff. You got to just break it, drop it, punch it, metaphorically, of course. Metaphorically, of course. Do not be breaking real mirrors. Do not be hitting real mirrors. But metaphorically, that mirror that's showing you that I'm not good enough, that mirror that's showing you I don't deserve, right? Metaphorically, you gotta let that go. You gotta break it. You gotta break out of that paradigm. You gotta break out of that story. And that's what this 8-8 portal is bringing you. The ability to have the awareness of what is that mirror, right? To have the ability to be aware of it. So you're going to be triggered, right? It's going to come up as like a trigger, and then you can do something about it. And that's what I feel like you're being called to do. And utilizing the laws to do that. Utilizing the laws to do that. Okay. So with that being said, I think right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Archangel Tarot cards by Radley Valentine. Oh, it's a good sign when they're jumping. Spirit's here and they've got the message ready. Okay, I'm just going to cut these. Oh, interesting. They didn't really cut in half. They cut in like the first third. So interesting. Okay, first card out. Seven of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. That is absolutely what this portal is bringing you into, your personal power. And if you're like, Melissa, I can't step into my personal power, right? It scares me, or I don't know what my personal power is. This portal, again, is going to be triggering you in a way that's showing you where your personal power is being held back. It's being negated. People around you are putting you to the back. They're not taking you seriously. They don't respect you, right? So for some of you, this portal is absolutely helping you to step into boundary setting. And it's interesting because on my Facebook page, I actually did kind of a whole thing about boundary setting and empaths and how hard it is for them to do it. And I know that for some of you, boundary setting is terrifying because you know how to be safe and stable around people who are, the dark empath, the narcissist, the selfish one, the abuser, right? So how do I set a boundary with that person, right? You don't. You disconnect. And that is taking back your personal power. Total disconnection. So for some of you, this portal is showing you in your life who has been mentally, emotionally, physically, energetically abusing you, keeping you so down vibrationally that you've not been able to manifest or have the life that you want. You do all the things. You meditate, you go, you connect with nature, you maybe you listen to the Hertz music, you go to spiritual classes, you do spiritual groups, you get readings, you work with a spiritual teacher, but things still are not manifesting in your life. Well, this is why, because you're still not stepping into your personal power. You're still so low vibrationally because you're connected to people and situations that are just holding you down. They're just weighing on you. And when you set the boundary or release them completely, you bounce right up that emotional chart, and then you can start receiving, right? So for some of you, call on the elementals, call on the Pegasus, call on the unicorns, call on the dragons, call on the fairies, call on the mermaids, call on, all your spirit guide, your animal spirit guides. I was actually seeing a dolphin in my mind's eye. For some of you, you connect with dolphins. This is the time to claim your personal power. And in this portal that's in a Mercury retrograde and a couple of other huge planetary alignments. And I guess I'm not an astrologer. Please go check them out, right? But for you who are here following me, you're ready to heal. You're ready to release the lower vibrational frequencies that have been holding you back, the trauma and the drama. I mean, that's what it comes down to, right? The trauma and the drama. That's what it comes down to. Where you've been traumatized, who you've been traumatized by, and also the stories that you've been telling yourself because of whatever that learning was early on, that programming, right? That you were given as a child of told you're not good enough, you don't deserve, sit down, be quiet, don't be seen, don't be heard. You're not good enough, you're not smart, you're not talented. Who do you think you are? It's time to let that go. It's time to heal that inner child that's crying out, that just wants to be loved. That's how you claim your personal power. Yeah, change your life, Archangel Shamuel. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. So this is what the portal's bringing you. A sudden self-awareness, a sudden revelation of why you have not been able to achieve, you've not been able to receive, you have not been able to grow, evolve, receive the blessings, the abundance, the prosperity, the most compatible soulmate, whatever it is, because you're being held back internally. This portal is illuminating what that internal piece is. And for some of you, it's gonna shock the stuff out of you. Because a lot of you have suppressed memories. A lot of you have suppressed trauma. And even if you don't completely remember what happened, your body, your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, your energetic body, they know. They know that trauma's there, and they know it's time to go. So working with your angels, working with your spirit guides, call them in. Ask them to help you heal. Only through the transformation. Remember, energy can't be destroyed. You have to transmute it through forgiveness, through self-forgiveness, through compassion, through self-compassion, through grace. Grace, what they're showing me is grace is the opposite of shame. It's the thing that eradicates shame. Grace. Give yourself grace. I did the best I could at the time at that time. Or I wasn't in a position to save myself. I wasn't in a position to fight back. I wasn't in a position to speak up. But I am now. So I forgive that earlier version of myself. And then I'm going to set the boundaries with the people who are still treating me like that old version. In the post that I did today, the 3 things that I said was go slow, start small, and start with the people who already unconditionally love you, because they're the ones that are going to go, oh, okay, I understand your boundary. I see your boundary. I respect your boundary. Thank God you started setting boundaries. The people who get triggered by you boundary setting are the ones that are showing you They don't respect you and they don't unconditionally love you. So they don't deserve a seat at your table. This portal is going to illuminate that for you. It's time to change your life. King of Raphael. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. Raphael is coming in to say, I'm here. Call on me. I will help you. I will help you to heal. I will help you to transmute. Because it's time. It's time. It's time to trust yourself. It's really, truly time to trust yourself. You gotta, as well-meaning and well-intentioned people are, especially who know you and love you unconditionally, it's not about them. They're seeing it through their lens, whatever your situation is, whatever your trauma is, whatever the hurt is, whatever the pain is, whatever the blockage is. They're seeing your situation from their lens, right? So it's not completely what you experience. And they have no way to know what shoes you're walking in. They have no way to see through your lens. They've not experienced your experiences. They've not gone through what you've gone through. So this is why it's so important for you to work with your higher self and with trusted guides and angels and trusted people. Whether it's that friend who can be unbiased, or that counselor, that energy worker, somebody, professional, again, not a medical provider, not giving medical, check the disclaimer at the bottom of the description box. But this is about you. This is about you truly stepping into your power. And you are the only one that can do that through working with guides and people who unconditionally love you and are not bringing their bias to the table, right? Oh, I love it. And he's back, Knight of Raphael. Because it is. Look at this. It is time for you to receive love in a way that you've never received love before. This portal is opening you up to these higher frequencies so that you can start experiencing love, grace, compassion from people and situations unlike ever before. Because you're ready. You've been doing the work, or you're doing the work in this portal. So it is time for you to meet someone, to come into connection with someone. Is it going to be a past person? For 99.9 of you, no. There might be that 1 in 1,000, right? Where you guys separated, you both did your own work, and you're coming back together as newer, better versions of yourself, right? But for the majority of you, if you haven't been doing your work and they're not doing their work, then no, that's not who this is. This is going to be you loving yourself in this portal, learning how to love yourself so hard that you are now drawing to you someone who will love you just as hard. Because it's time. It's time for the most compatible soulmate. And honestly, in this energy of the ascension, of the awakening of New Earth, many, many, many twin flames are coming back together. And so for some of you, again, not the majority of you, but a select few of you, you are coming into connection with your soulmate, your twin flame, right? That mirror of you, that person who is the mirror of you. Because it's through this portal that the two of you are going to be healing and changing and transmuting. Does that mean you stay together forever? Maybe, maybe not. But the connection is going to grow and evolve both of you in a way that you can't do on your own. Life-changing, yes. Hard, definitely. Worth it? Absolutely. Oh, Raphael. Okay, so in this portal, whatever you're going through, it's Archangel Raphael to the rescue. So, yeah, 2 hearts dedicated to creating. So I feel like this is just validating that twin flame connection. That a lot of twin flames are going to be coming together. And it's funny because when I was downstairs getting ready for this video, I have 2 beautiful flower arrangements from my birthday last week. And one was sunflowers and one was these roses. And the roses won. And now I know why, because it's love. So for many of you, this is going to be loving yourself, learning how to love yourself so hard in such a new way. Like you've never loved yourself before. And for some of you, it's now coming into a partner unlike anything you've had before. So this portal, are you ready? Because it's going to grow you, it's going to change you, it's going to leap you forward in your life in some way. Because again, when you're changing the internal, when you're doing the work, you're letting go of the old story, the misconceptions. You're raising your frequency. The other thing that I'm picking up is there's going to be a lot of third eye activation going on. Pineal gland explosions. Remember, your pineal gland is your antenna to the divine. Using breath work helps to open up and activate your pineal gland. So if you're someone that's like, I'm ready, I would say look into doing some breath work during this portal. Absolutely. Absolutely. Box breathing, channel breathing, just, anything that's really, deep from the bottom of your spine, bring that all the way up to the top of your head and down again. You don't have to do it a lot. You can do it 3 times. You can do, 3, I'm getting do it 3 times, 3 sets of 3, 9 times, 3 sets of 3. For those of you who are really I want to be in connection with my spirit guides. I want to be in connection with the angels, the dragons, the unicorns, the Pegasus, the elementals, the mermaids, and the just all of them, right? Just all of them. How do I do that? Sometimes they're in my meditation, sometimes they're not. They're on the edge. Sometimes I dream about them. I feel like they're right there and I can't. Yep. Channel breathing. Take a nice deep breath in and just visualize it all the way down to your spine. And then just when you exhale, all the way up to your pineal gland. Yeah. I think I'll be doing that too. Okay. All right. So speaking of dragons, let's get a message from the dragons. All right. What do we need to know for this Lionsgate portal from the dragon realm? Okay. We got 2. Oh, we got 3. I lied. We got 3. All right, I'm going to start with the bottom one because it was the first one. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show the cards to you before I even go there, but look at this. If Archangel Raphael is not in the house, look at that. 3 with the color green. Holy cow. And I feel like the oh gosh. I feel like this all goes. Yeah. I feel like this all goes. Look at that with the nature card that came out. Healing through nature, nature Nurture. And I did say nurture. I do remember saying, I thought I was reading nurture till I put my glasses on. Yeah, nature is going to nurture you. Archangel Raphael is going to nurture you. Whew. I'm just feeling the love like flowing through from all of these guides. Your guides, my guides, the dragons, Mother Gaia. This portal is about nurturing yourself and allowing all your guides, all the elementals to nurture you as well. So you're going to want to take time out. You're going to want to hermit. You're going to want to not be busy. Do what you have to do to sustain your life, but when you can take a break, take a break. Nurture yourself through nature, through the elemental guides. I'm just, wow. I'm just, wow. Not even going to lie. Black dragon from Saturn brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. There it is. Spiritual discipline. Breathing practice. Mother Gaia practice. Meditation practice. Self-healing practice. Concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself. You have passed a test. So calling on the black dragons from Saturn, you've passed the test. Whatever you've been going through for a month, for 3 months, for a year, for 5 years, whatever you have been going through, whatever you feel like the test has been in your life, whatever is coming up to be transmuted in this portal, what you're becoming aware of, you're passing the test. Each and every one of you in some way, you've either passed the test or you're passing it in this energy. So call on the black dragons of Saturn. For those of you who really feel like you're stumped, you don't know what the test is, you don't know if you're passing it, you are. But the test is whatever is coming up for you, that you're reclaiming your power with. So you're walking away from something that no longer serves you. You're leaving that relationship that has never given to you. It's only taken from you. You're leaving or finding the new job that will value you. However you're taking back your power, you are passing the test. You're setting a boundary. Maybe in this energy, you set the very first boundary you've ever set with anyone. There it is. You passed the test. Your test was boundary setting and you did it. It might have been really softly done, but you did it. You overcame that cramp in your stomach, that terror in your heart. And you said, I am important. I do deserve. I am worthy. No, I'm not taking that anymore. No, I'm not fixing that for you anymore. No, I'm walking away. For others of you, it's saying yes. Yes, I'm going to take that new job. Yes, I'm going to go towards that new creative endeavor. Yes, I'm going to give that person a shot. Yes, I'm going to open my heart back up. Yes, I'm going to take a step on the path of trusting my intuition, trusting my own knowingness, my own vision. That is your test. Interestingly enough, I had the black dragon on top of the cards. And we've gotten 2 black dragon cards. So the black dragons are in the house. Transmutation. That's what I'm hearing. The black dragons are all about transmutation. So, cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. Cocoon you so that your divine potential grows. This is what I was saying, step back. And if you need help stepping back because you're an overachiever or you're just afraid to take the time, because again, if you're not being and doing and giving and going and going and going, you don't feel safe. Call on the black dragon. Help me to step back. Help me to love myself enough that I take the break. Help me to love myself enough that I do the thing that I'm being called to do. Help me to trust and act on the guidance that I'm getting from my spirit guides. Help me to evolve through releasing and transmuting the energies that no longer serve me. The alpha dragon also has a picture of a black dragon on it. Harness the divine masculine power of creation. It is time to destroy the old, visualize your dream, and help to manifest a new world. Let's manifest your new world. Let's manifest your new relationship. Let's manifest your new job. Let's manifest your new financial situation. Let's manifest your new safe and stable situation. Let's manifest your closer connection to the divine. So call on the black dragons, guys. Holy moly. This portal. Archangel Raphael and the black dragons have you. All you have to do is meditate, call them in. You don't even have to have a long meditation. You can be simply sitting in your car, take a couple deep breaths, close your eyes, turn off the radio, turn off the ignition, turn off your phone. Just sit there, listening to the sounds, the cars driving by you, people talking as they walk behind your car, whatever it is. And just focus on your breathing. In, out, in, out. Quiet your energy and call on the black dragons, call on Archangel Raphael to know, feel, see, hear, understand what this portal is helping you to become self-aware of, helping you to transmute, and helping you to receive. Wow. I'm still just blown away. I'm just really blown away. I can't even tell you how blown away I am. So I'm going to leave those right there. Okay. If you've not worked with dragon energy before, I don't want you to be afraid of it. They are powerful, but they are protective. They are loving. They are coming to help humanity at this time to raise the frequency of your life, which raises the frequency on the planet. It's all good. This 8-8 portal is bringing you through. It's illuminating something in your life internally that is bringing you into this external new version of yourself, the more compassionate version, the stronger version, the loving version, the trusting version. But to do that, it's going to trigger you in some way to help you really see where you've been holding on to some dark, dense energy. It's time for it to go. It's time for it to go. Get out of here. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to go. So, I was actually thought we were going to stop at the dragons, but then I had Archangel Metatron come in wanting to bring a message through. So we're going to do that. Okay. 2. First one. Yeah. 8-8. It's a portal. It's a dimensional gateway. So you're raising your vibrational frequency. You're building stepping into a new version of yourself. So there are going to be things that fall away. There are going to be things that you no longer resonate with. And that's what Archangel Metatron is letting you know, that you are being invited into this higher dimensional frequency. So anybody watching this video, this portal is taking you out of the dimension you're in and taking you into the new dimension. So nobody who's following me is going to be living in the 3rd dimension anymore. You're going to be in the 4th dimension or 5th dimension. You are being invited. And that's why what you go through these few weeks will feel transformational. It will feel big, because for some of you, something big is going to happen. But it's not that you're not ready for it, and it's not that you haven't known that it needed to go, but this energy is helping you to do that. And your ancestors are coming in. Appreciation and healing. Yeah, and your ancestors are coming in. Your guides are coming in to help you. So for some of you, you might be getting some forgiveness from a crossed over loved one. For some of you, you might be getting some apology from a crossed over loved one. For some of you, you might be getting the most beneficial message from a crossed over loved one, a message you didn't even know you needed. Whether it's coming through meditation, it's coming through a dream, whether it's coming through somebody who can pull your crossed over loved one through for you, however you're receiving it. This is what this portal is doing. And Archangel Metatron wants you to know you're not alone. Christ consciousness is with you, and your guides are with you. Look at this. Your whole soul tribe family is with you. You're not alone. And I know that when you're going through this journey, it very much feels like you're alone. Because who do you talk to about the energetic shifts that you're going through? Who do you talk to about the healing that you feel had just happened? The release that you felt just happened in your spirit? You are not alone. And if you're feeling like you are because you're in despair, right? You feel like you're that figure at the bottom of the barrel and you don't know how you got there and you don't know how to get out. This portal is bringing you some clarity about the people and situations around you and why they have been the predominant energy around you or the pattern that you've been in. This is coming up so you can heal it. Because if you've always had the low-paying job, well, you didn't feel like you deserved the high-paying job. If you're the one that never got the promotion, it's because something was holding on to you, saying you didn't feel good enough to receive the promotion. It's all internal. We live in a vibrational universe where frequency is how it works. It's how it works. So internally, what's coming up in this 8-8 portal is going to clearly show you in that mirror why you're not receiving what you want to receive in whatever part of your life this is resonating in. It doesn't matter. But while you're doing it, Metatron wants you to know, yes, you're being invited to the party to move up, to receive, to be abundant, to be prosperous, to be in alignment with your highest and greatest good. And you have everybody in your soul tribe backing you in the physical and in the non-physical. In addition to Archangel Raphael, in addition to the Black Dragons. You're not alone. You're never alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. I'm here. We are here. This community is here. So please like, subscribe, comment. I actually will be doing a pick a card for the 8/8 portal on 8/8. So definitely check that out. I believe that will be dropping in my Guidance 311 group on Facebook. If you want to work with me on one-on-one sessions, whether it's just the energy healing session or the spiritual life coaching sessions, please head over to my website, melissalwatkins.com. You're not alone. And if finances are the issue, I do have a monthly subscription that also gets you 3 meetings a month with me and a group of like-minded individuals to connect with to help you on your journey, as I am also part of that group. And then also you get 50% off individual integrated energy therapy empower energy sessions, and that is unlimited. You can use that as often as you want. So yeah, however you're called, know that this 8/8 portal, it's time to go. It's time to change. It's time to transmute. It's time to feel the love. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Talk soon.